I remembered it this time. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Shambles. Okie. Go Bulldogs. Good morning. Evil Queen. Yes, I am actually. This will not be long. I know that the trial's on. Most people who are into true crime want to hear the trial. I am ready to listen to it as well. And I know there are other live sets, so I will be quick, I promise. Plus, I'm on my way to see little man and give him his Valentine's Day gifts. I have been crafting quite a bit. I learned a new, what do you call it, hobby, punch needling. It sounds a lot more aggressive than it is, but it's still really fun to stab things. That's gonna be clipped, I know, but it's you just stab like the fabric with it. But I made him this cute little onesie for today. I'm not good at this. And see, it looks like I don't know, like shag carpeting. Anyway, super cute. So excited to go see Little Mick for Valentine's Day. Hey, Sarah Me, number one OG. Katie B, good morning. Good morning, Tanga. Eliza, Cash. Oh, you better keep track. Hey, Perfectly, how you doing, love? We're watching you closely over there. Good that you are, Cash. 8 months. Whoa. You're like one of my first members. You're like OG Illuminati. Hey, Grandma Sherry, Miss Leah, Malice in Wonderland. That's a cute name. Always Street. Good morning. Morning, Remy. Nico Japcat. Rock a bit. How are you? Krampus. I still have like morning voice. Hey, Scott H. I was gonna use this thumbnail and actually talk about the Summer Wells community because Daisy went off on a tangent the other night. Was it last night? Yeah. It was last night. But then the night before, she was yelling that everybody is copying her and covering. Does that sound like? Everybody's copying her, covering Harmony Montgomery, and she was the very first one to do so. Anyway, it's a crazy situation going on over there. We got Z and Fred, and there's a whole lot of stuff happening over there. It's interesting. Stonefly Blue. Good morning. Good morning, Krampus. Carrie, hey, love. How are you? Hey, Lindsay. Thank you, as always, perfectly. Good morning, hippie. Okay. Whew. So I sent a timestamp. Let me see. You guys want to hear it first? Or, yeah, let's just go to it. Let's go to it first. Somebody had their big boy britches on last night. All right.
It's really outrageous. I mean, you know how fucking pissed off I was with the whole Quentin, when I heard about the whole Quentin situation, what fucking crime sleuthing was. Because you know,
the very least she could do is correct that bullshit.
You know what I mean? Like,
fucking least she could fucking do.
I mean, maybe like this is content to her when she does like a missing kid. I don't know, but it's not motherfucking content to me. I can tell you there are plenty of chats where I am at where we're talking about a missing kid, trying to spread awareness of missing kids that do not get fucking press. They get no one talking about them, but there's only like 20, 30 people in the chat. And I've been doing that for 2 years. And
I didn't think Crime Sleuthin spoke on BTM. Am I wrong? We'll pull hers up in a second.
that's like something I try to support those channels all the time. And then to be accused of fucking scamming, helping a scam for that just.
Did she accuse him of scamming?
That's fucking crossing the motherfucking line. That really is. And then you have the mother of a missing kid, you know, have to come up there and say, hey, please don't use my child's fucking name on your drama stream, please. Can you?
She wasn't talking to Granny B. Tim. If you followed that community, she was talking to the back and forth that's continually going on between Eve and those other streamers, which a lot of us were trying to get to cool down and not be so explosive. And I, for one, am very thankful that Brandy came on and said, hey, look, we've all done a lot of shitty things in the past, myself included. Everybody just stop and focus on Michael. And I think that was very appropriate thing for her to do so, but that wasn't directed at the owner of that channel. It was directed at the back and forth between several creators.
Can you stop it? Because she had to do the same thing with that fucking farm lady with the cows. And then you think that and then we're the problems. No, ma'am, you're the problem there. What if we just started inviting every single motherfucker up here to constantly doing that stuff?
Wait.
I mean,
you're holding a stream, inviting everybody up to talk shit. I can't with this.
I mean, like, look at what she said. She does not cover missing unless it is reviews. I would love to see people like that share the cases no one else talks about. Yeah.
What about the channel that you're currently sitting on? Have they ever shared the cases that nobody else ever talks about?
Yeah, I would love that too. You know what I mean?
Everybody.
I would love that too. I mean, like, the reason why I don't always cover them is because it fucking hurts. You know what I mean? Because you really see some kids, you really feel like you cannot, you know, very powerless in a situation like that. And you just find out, you know, DCF fucking corrupt piece of shit again. And you find out the parents and stuff like that. It's terrible.
Can we clarify that I didn't give you any sort of a rundown or synopsis about?
No, I haven't talked to him. No, I have not talked to him.
Thank you.
I did get somebody sent a clip that you were over on this Retro Kittens or whatever and told them to have their clips and all that shit ready. Something about doing that, but other than that, I haven't heard anything.
Because many people had emailed and said, "Where do we send?"
Right.
I'm like, "Well, get them ready. When she goes live, there will be a link. You can
go."
I'm
not going to fucking sit around and wait on people to get clips. I'm not going to do that.
She's not going to wait on people to get clips, and she's also not going to look the shit up herself. By the way.
So have them ready if that's what you're going to do. If you're going to come up here, you know what I mean, and explain something or talk about something, make sure you have it ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So feel free to click that link. See, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna entertain motherfuckers like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just outrageous. I'm so pissed off about that stuff.
Okay.
And I'm super happy to hop down. Like, I'm more than happy.
Well, see, the thing of it is I'm not fighting your battles. You fight your own battles. You don't need me to fight your fucking battles. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
I'm not fighting your battles. I'm just giving you the platform in which to scream and yell at everyone else on. I don't even know if what you're gonna say is true or not. I'm just gonna let you do it. That's what I'm hearing. But okay.
No, I've never.
Again, that part's not about me.
Not by any means. I've tried very hard not to bring shit to you.
Yeah, but see, GMIF, these people don't know me and I don't know them. These are people from a different community. I don't know them.
No.
They don't know of me. You know what I mean? Because I've never fucking went at her like this. I've never fucking just held a let's fucking talk about Granny Watching's community and all the shit that goes on over there.
Yeah, how many lives has she done about fucking?
But what you have done is played a lot of crap on your platform about her. She's shown it. But anyway, this isn't about, like, I was watching a stream the other day that was like, do you not know all the past shit they've done? I'm sorry, but if I were to judge everyone based on the past stuff they've done on this platform, there would be zero chats for me to go into and listen to. Zero. Because all of you have done some nasty shit in the past. Every last one of you have done some nasty, nasty things in the past. So if I'm going to judge them for their past, then I got to judge you for your past, and so on and so forth. And it just gets to where it's like, wait, I ain't talking to anybody. So, and your past beef with someone isn't my past beef with someone. I don't need to hate someone just because you hate them. It's crazy. Like, watching this, like, I like Brittany J. I like her a lot. And I know there are people in here please don't talk trash about her in my chat. But it's wild knowing the things that Queen Bee has said about you, Brittany, on her platform. This isn't a private thing or like private DMs or anything. Like, on her, openly calling you a grifter repeatedly. They call you Griffiny. And you're like, I just saw you in the chat. I was like, what the heck? That is so what that, but hey, I get it. Everybody wants to be a part of it, something. So.
Fucking us.
I've never fucking brought attention to her fucking goddamn community and the things that she's done to people and the fucking shit that's happened to people. She got pissed the fuck off when I went over when I got tagged in a post by Angela's Clips and Giggles. For fuck's sakes. She tagged me in one fucking post and she lost her goddamn mind.
She's like, you got to control your tags. I'm like, how the fuck do you control tags? But what other people put you in?
She want to let somebody sit up there and call me out of my name, Jessica. Okay, we'll do it. We can play that game too. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. Like I said, I'm matching energy from now on.
I mean, you let a guy.
Nice. I've had enough.
I mean, you let all these people fucking lie. You constantly play.
Okay, so I guess the stream she did the other night, I got a clip of it. I didn't watch all of it. I heard the first part of it where B-Tim raged. Dude was raging. He was pounding on tables, y'all. He was that serious. Grown-ass man pounding on tables, raging about this. But here he does another little bit, and I'm going to show the proof, I guess. Correct the information, because none of them are going to look it up.
No one.
I mean, you let a guy.
Nice. I've had enough.
I mean, you let all these people fucking lie. You're constantly playing clips about Queen Bee, all this stuff. And it's like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Constantly entertaining a fucking clip channel that's a fuck.
So just the last time that B-Tim was on Granny's stream, he was like, no, you're really fair. And I know that there were people from the Hive over in the chat the other day saying, yeah, Granny's always been fair in her assessment of Queen Bee. Look at how it changes within, one evening, which is exactly the same bullshit that happened to me. I've got someone up on my panel the day before all the shit goes down saying, no, I've never seen you talking shit in DMs, and you've always been kind and fair to everyone, and you've never spoke ill of Queen. Then the very next day, that person's over there saying, that bitch. You guys flip on a dime. This is why nobody takes this seriously at all. And B-Tim raging. I wish somebody had it from the other night, raging for me to say it with my whole motherfucking chest. Well, he has been given permission to say
that piece of shit clip channel.
Motherfucking.
Yeah, and it's like, you didn't like it when it happened to you, when your personal Discord stuff came out. Oh, it's fine here to like promote a channel that's like that did that shit. Okay. You know what I mean? It's just fucking unbelievable with this lady. I gave a lot of grace. I gave a lot. I fucking looked into them. Yeah, I am still upset, little dove. Someone fucking accused me of that. That's like horrible. That is the second worst thing to be accused.
Someone accused B-Tim of exploiting the death of a baby? Who did that? Who accused B-Tim of that?
Of fucking something we stand against, fucking exploitation of children in true crime cases and missing, and then to be accused of it by some wackadoo crazy lady, and then no one corrects it, and then fucking Deets on the motherfucking street says she's speaking the truth.
Let's hear it again, guys. Deets on the motherfucking streets. Have you guys seen all this rage on TikTok right now? Morgan just showed it to me the other night, where moms are allowing, like, little kids are getting or not little, but like, school age kids, preschool to first grade, are getting in trouble for cussing at school. So this group of moms on TikTok came up with this plan of bathroom cuss time, where they're allowing their, children to go into the bathroom, and for, 3, 4, 5 minutes, however long they put them in there, you can say all the cuss words you want. Or during bath time, you can say all the cuss words you want, but that's the only time you can say it is in the bath and in the bathroom during that specific time. That's what this reminds me of. The way he's ranting and raving. He got permission to go into the bathroom and cuss.
We stand against fucking exploitation. Horrible. Looked into them. Yeah, I am still upset, little dove. Someone fucking accused me of that. That's like horrible. That is the second worst thing to be accused of fucking something we stand against, fucking exploitation of children in true crime cases and missing, and then to be accused of it by some wackadoo crazy lady, and then no one corrects it, and then fucking Deets on the motherfucking street says she's speaking the truth, guys. Oh, give me a fucking break. That pissed me off. And no one fucking thought, you know what I mean? Like, you would think people who you were friends with for a fucking year would at least tell the motherfucking truth. No, they just want to accuse you of the worst possible fucked up thing before.
Well, I sat up here day in, day out, and I don't remember ever doing anything of what it's been said.
Oh.
No, the thing of it is, when you were sitting up here and they fucking came in here, just another troll fucking chat, we can pull that clip if we absolutely need to. They came in here talking about what'd you say about her and her fucking bed, and I know you say vile shit. I know, I've seen the clips. I've heard the shit. I've seen it.
Is that it? Is somebody else tell me, is there more? I think that was just it about me and these allegations that crime sleuthing made. Look, I've called her out. I was calling her out right before. I said what she is saying is true. I was, saying, hey, what about the long kid? Like, I did my research on on things. Can't say the same for a lot of channels, that they take the time to dig in, go back, find the things. He's not calling y'all his standard POS. No, he's not. Hang on. There's one more thing before we get off this stream. I don't know if someone sent it to me or not. Let me see. Anyway, it's 2024. I don't need to pull the clip. It's 2024. Stop saying the R word. It's not cool. Stop it. I don't know where it is in the stream, but just stop saying that, y'all. It's very insensitive. As soon as she started raising her voice, I hit record. I don't allow nobody to scream at me like I'm a child. I have proof of Queen yelling at you privately because I asked her for receipts about the lawsuit. Well, see, I don't talk about her lawsuit. Never have. Like, whatever. They're doing that over there. Yes, Queen Bee is his cussing safe space. You got the song. Man, I wish you could have heard him pounding on that table. It was so comical. And I was like, listening to that clip, I was like, are you truly a grown man? What grown man is sitting up here on Super Bowl Sunday, like raging at women over this? It's so wild. That's what it is now, deets on the motherfucking streets. That's going to be my new thing. I don't know who Jamie is, Granny. In the book, 1984, they would have called 2 minutes of hate. Yeah. I had 5-minute cleanup with my kids. I didn't have 5 minutes of cussing. And that was the thing is someone said that apparently having a pleasant voice means you can get away with saying vile things. I would change my voice to not sound pleasant right now, but then I'd be accused of something. So I'm not going to do that either. But you can't change your voice, people. Well, I guess you could if you used a voice changer, but you can't change it. So it is what it is. Sorry that offends you. You didn't have to super chat. I would have saw it without. She says, never mentioned BTEM, never said where you did say GoFundMe, and I will correct that because Queen did not share out a GoFundMe. Or the word scam. You did not say scam. I didn't lie. BTEM twisted things and got Queen Bee riled up, knowing she wouldn't go review it. I said nice things about her too. He's a shitster and a clown. Absolutely. Thank you for that. You did not have to super chat. And I am going to play what she said right now. And I will show my comments in the chat, not any other subs, but mine.
Pretty discussing things on cases all the way back to Quentin Simon, for example. She didn't.
Oh, yeah.
She hates me because I called her out on the fake coffin photo that Billy Joe sent her. She didn't like that at all, but it was true.
Who hates you for that?
Queen Bee.
Oh, I didn't know you ever called her out for that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's on my Twitter. It's on. I did a video on it. I did a live on it. I called her out because Billy Joe had sent her the photo of the box with the flag on it. They got that off of Twitter.
Women, was that the picture that was on the
No, I did not get his permission to discuss things today. I also did not get Queen Bee's permission to discuss things today. So we'll see how it is. Queen Bee has said many times receipts will be shown. Yes, she will. They'll be shown. So I said, I don't talk about her lawsuit over here. There's other places, you guys. Burnt Toast covers it. Lots of other people cover it. So please be kind to one another in the chat. All right. Let's finish this up.
the Georgia FBI?
Correct. Yes. Jennifer Coffindaffer had tweeted that, right? And Queen Bee, Billy Joe.
So I wasn't paying attention. Let's listen again.
Who hates you for that?
Queen Bee.
Oh, I didn't know you ever called her out for that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's on my Twitter. I did a video on it. I did a live on it. I called her out because Billy Joe had sent her the photo of the box with the flag on it. They got that off of Twitter.
Wait a minute, was that the picture that was on the Georgia FBI?
Correct. Yes, Jennifer Kropendaffer had tweeted that, right? And Queen Bee, Billy Joe, I guess, took it and gave it to Queen Bee and told her that that was Quentin in there.
See, I make a snarky comment here saying all the way back to the long case, maybe. So, come on. I wasn't being like, oh, yay, go crime sleuthing. But here, what she just said is all true, except for I don't know if that's where Billy Joe took the picture from. But everything else so far is true. And that's what I'm about to remember. There's a delay from when you type and send in the chat versus when they see it. So hang on.
And Queen Bee shared it along with like a GoFundMe and stuff.
She did not share a GoFundMe. Sorry, I didn't hear the GoFundMe, or I would have said no. It wasn't a GoFundMe. It was Billy Joe's pay links that were shared. Her pay links were shared, and possibly the Amazon link. I don't remember if Queen ever shared that, so I'm not going to say she did, but I do know that her pay links were shared on the community tab as well as in chat, but that live is now gone. I'll show you the one that's still there, though.
Raising money for funeral of this baby.
That's what they were raising money for.
Just, put out the screenshots. The screenshots are right there on her community page with a link to raising money for Billy Joe for a funeral.
Yes.
Billy Joe wasn't even the next of kin. That's not even who would get Quentin.
That's true.
His father, Bubba, would get him.
That's true.
But anyway.
No, I do remember that because there was growing concern about that, but I didn't know Queen Bee was called out for.
Yeah, I didn't think
I never heard any of it.
And that's where I'm saying she's telling the truth, that she did call her out. She came up on her panel and talked about it. That live's gone. She said, yeah, you said GoFundMe. You did say GoFundMe. It was not a GoFundMe. It was pay links. It was Billy Joe's direct Cash App and PayPal. And like I said, there might have been the Amazon link. I know Cher was sharing that out, but I don't know that if Queen was sharing that one out. But it was the pay links for Billy Joe. So everything I'm co-signing there is absolutely true, minus the GoFundMe. Sorry, I missed that. Holy hell, hold my feet to the fire, crucify me, whatever you got to do. But I do remember a time, someone else in chat will remember it better than me, where Nick and B. Tim sat up on a panel while Independent Thinker was being gone at and said absolutely nothing. And then when she had the audacity to, say to them, hey, you should have stood up for me, y'all got mad about it and said, what? I didn't have to do that. So here, now though, we're mad. Someone should have corrected this. And Deets on the motherfucking streets is co-signing it. Co-signing the truth. I don't care who said it. It's still the truth. It was Queen Bee's Cash App. She was collecting it. Just in the live stream. She shared on the post, the community post that I don't see anymore. I went back as far as I could, and it's not there. On the community post, it was Billy Joe's direct pay links. And she shows, I'll show you here where, I'll show you in a second, where during one live stream, she did forward all the money straight to Billy Joe and showed the receipts on that stream. Of course she did. And so I have no reason to believe that she didn't do it with anything else as well. Here, let's finish.
Yeah, it's on my channel. I did go back and I hid. Yeah, I went back and privatized a lot of that early stuff that I did because it's just old. I let things go. I've moved forward. I've grown. I've learned. I made mistakes, but yeah, exactly. Thank you, Deets. And I mean, I don't even know if it's even visible on my channel anymore, but I'm sure it got the receipts in my email and I could
she had it before he came along.
Or send you the link. If anybody wants to see it.
Look how that went.
Look, all I know,
and then you are fucking lying. She's telling the truth. You are
look,
fucking lying.
all I've heard about that whole photo is that it went crazy on Twitter. That whole photo of that cough, and that thing went crazy on Twitter.
Yeah.
There was growing rumors about it, but I never heard anybody being called out about it. So let's put
Yeah,
that
I
out there
did.
before anybody
you're
tries to
smaller
run
kids.
with
I
that.
did. I immediately, all I did,
What is this, Earth? Correcting things? Even though she is wrong, sorry, Earth, that because she did, Crime Sleuth called it out. She did email me about it back then, and I can show that if she's okay with me showing that. But you guys were over there raging the other night, saying that nobody corrected anything. Cappy corrected something, said she's fucking lying, even though she's not. And Earth's up here. So what are you raging about, sir?
you guys, all I
Yeah.
did to find the photo was I took the photo that Queen Bee had posted, went to Google and did a reverse image search. That's how I found Jennifer Coffindaffer's tweet. It was so easy.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Anybody could have done that. And then I went to Jennifer Coffindaffer and I tweeted to her. It's public. It's still on my Twitter. And it said, hey, I'm just wondering, is this a photo of Quentin Simon's casket? And she said, oh, heck no. That is a photo of the kiosk in the FBI office.
Mm.
That's not canine remains or Quentin or anything like that. And
Yeah.
so I took that, I videoed it, I did screenshots and everything, and I emailed them to Queen Bee directly and
be
to
in her
share
email.
and a couple other people. And I was like, hey, let Queen Bee know. I didn't know if she even got my email at that point. And she never took that down. And I was like, you can't be raising money using a photo that
No, I
was
didn't
not
watch
real.
it, Georgia.
All right.
I had a
well,
problem with that. And yeah, I called her out on it. And Billy.
So Crime Sleuth is saying you are using a photo to raise money for a funeral.
I was like, you can't be raising money using a photo that was not real.
It wasn't
All right,
real.
I had a
photo.
problem with that. And yeah, I called her out on it.
I get what she's saying.
And Billy Joe, because I thought that was pretty disgusting.
So Crime Sleuth had sent here's this little clip that was sent to me.
I'm just tired. It's fucking ridiculous.
Does he
It's
bang?
really fucking ridiculous. I would let a lot of things pass. But never fucking say that I'm going to sit by it and let someone fucking exploit a child's death.
Nobody said exploit.
Don't ever say that.
And nobody
And then
said
kids fucking going with that shit. Fuck.
nobody. Wait, you're gonna hear him say fuck. Nobody said you exploited a child, for one, and two, nobody was talking to you. I love it that you take ownership of things when it's something you want to rage about, but you guys don't take ownership of other things. It's wild. Right here.
Never fucking say that I'm going to sit by it and let someone fucking exploit a child's death.
Step.
Don't ever say that. And then Deets fucking going with that shit. Fuck.
Fuck.
How fucking dare you, Deets?
I'm playing this.
Go for it.
Oh, you did. I don't know if you guys could hear the part where he's like throwing shit off his table. Not that you could see him, because this is a grown man on the internet who won't even show himself raging at a woman. Y'all are wild. She was lying. There was no GoFundMe. There were pay links. But yes, no, there was not a GoFundMe. Everything else is the truth, though. That photo had nothing to do with Quentin Simon, unfortunately. It was more of a memorial for those that searched for him, for the FBI workers, all of that. It was just like a show of. Y'all, they went through so much on that case. That case was horrible. They worked really hard in that landfill. I put a lot of videos out on that. It was a lot of work, and it was heartbreaking. And that little tiny box striped with the flag, it was extremely heartbreaking. Imagine if B. Tim's full name, address, relatives was did that happen, Granny? Did that happen last night? Ugh. Right. So Crime Sleuthing's argument, and this is what she had emailed me. That's what I was going to pull up and tell what she had read what she had emailed me back then. Her argument at the time was that, let's see if I can find it. That it was false pretenses, that they were, getting money for this funeral under false pretenses because Billie Joe's not next to Ken, and she's not. She's not. Bubba, when Quentin is returned, when Quentin goes home, he will be returned to Bubba, not Billie Joe. So the whole raising money for Billie Joe to have a funeral, I get what she's saying about false pretenses there, because it does come off a certain way, which is one of the reasons and why I say to her, it's a touchy subject, not one I want to approach, because a lot of heat was coming at Billie Joe at that time, a lot. And I didn't think that was fair. I've never thought that was fair. And putting out something like, I don't know, just calling that out and attacking the fact that she wouldn't be the one holding the funeral and she wouldn't be the one who received Quentin, it just would have brought more heat to her. When I couldn't find the stream that's now gone, I went searching around that time on a couple other creators' channels. I know the real queen, she called that out too. She was raging over there. Her and AB up on her panel were raging about the whole situation. There was a couple channels that talked about it, and it was a rough ordeal, and I just didn't think that there needed to be any more hate directed towards Billie Joe, because in Queen's stream, when people started giving money for the funeral, one of the people that sent her money said something like, or whatever she needs, whatever Billie Joe needs. And so I thought that was fair, that people knew that, it wasn't just, it was for whatever. No, he's not, Sue. He's not. He needs to go to bed. But that's what they did. You can call it exploiting if you want. I'm not going to. His pictures was shown. Money was raised for a funeral that Billie Joe would not be having. Call it whatever you want to call it. I didn't think there needed to be any more hate directed at Billie Joe at that time. Here is the stream. This is not the stream that Crime Sleuthin is talking about. This is the one before it. Now there's one, is it the next day? On the 23rd. This is on the 20th. No, there's one 2 days later that is private or on members, maybe, I don't know, that has the stuff that she was talking about. But here's where a bunch of money was raised for the funeral. And the funeral, again, and she shows here the receipts.
Apparently, Betty and them were cheering and clapping.
They was. Here's the $200 Cash App I just sent. Here's a screenshot of it.
Motherfucking deeds.
Yep. Just so
Yes,
everybody
ma'am.
knows, for the super chats that were up here that were sent tonight. Here's the $100 PayPal that was sent to me as well for her.
So
there's a screenshot for that.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, all the money that she received on that stream, she absolutely did forward it on. And like I said, I have no reason to doubt the fact that she sent anything else that may have came in on. She was always extremely supportive of Billie Joe. So I don't believe that she kept or took anything at all. Absolute shambles. It was taken up with Billie Joe, and that was why they raged at Crime Sleuthin, because how dare she approach Billie Joe with that stuff at that time. And I agreed. I just didn't think that it was appropriate. I just didn't think it was. Look, you guys can feel how you want to feel about Billie Joe. I know a lot of people have very different opinions on that entire situation. In my eyes, she was a victim of that situation. One of my super close friends on this platform, super close friends, has a personal connection to the death that was created by another one of Billie Joe's kids. And she had a very different opinion of Billie Joe. And guess what? We're still friends. We still get along. Great. It's okay to have different opinions on things. And so I just didn't think that there was a point of drawing more attention to the fact that she wouldn't be getting Quentin and wouldn't be the one in charge of throwing the funeral. And I do know that that was stated, and it, like I said, it caused a big blow up between everyone. What Crime Sleuthin sent to me was, she said, I don't know if you heard, but Billy Joe sent Queen Bee a text claiming that photo was Quentin in a casket. FBI employee on Twitter said, no, it was not. I included those here. I'm sure you could probably find a better view of that text, but that's her telling Queen Bee that it's him. Queen Bee shared the pic, believing her, then shared it. It's not him in any way. I don't think that, okay, this is the picture she's talking about. I don't think this was shared to Queen Bee. I think it was shared with someone else. And again, this was all put online. This was put online. Let me take this down for a second. So this is what I think was actually shared with a babysitter, between Billy Joe and the babysitter. But it said, it's my baby Quentin, sweet monkey do Simon. And the person asked, oh, that's him? And she says, yes, it's my baby Quentin. And that's what, now this was shown on Queen's stream. I don't remember what all happened with it. But anyway, I don't believe it's actually a text between Billy Joe and, it's between Billy Joe and I think the babysitter, Michelle, actually. So she had sent that to me, and I had said, Jennifer Coffendorfer is not a current FBI agent. She's been out of the FBI for quite a while. She also gets a lot of simple facts wrong that a trained professional in the FBI shouldn't be getting wrong. I don't know what her capacity was in the FBI or why she is no longer with them, but if you really want to deep dive her instead of just taking my word, go watch every time she was on News Nation during Gabby Petita's case in order. It's sick how much she stated as fact, and come to find out we're completely wrong. All that being said, we can't take her word as gospel on it either. She's just speculating that his remains are not in there. They very well could have placed them in there for the photo and then begin the analysis. If Billy Joe was told they were his remains, she's not lying. She's just repeating what she's been told. I don't know. This is a touchy one. And the same goes for Queen. I doubt she dug into it. So she was just repeating what she was told as well, I'm sure. Which is why I never did anything with it, but I did do my own research after this. She said, she replies, it's just not him. There's no way, and it wouldn't make sense. I'm not going to repeat that part because it's just kind of, it's not bad. It's just about, it's about a murdered child, so I just don't want to repeat it. Quentin is at Quantico. She said she took that photo. People can believe the lies if they wish, I guess. It's really aggravating to see him being treated that way. I said, I don't know that she said she took the photo. I'll have to find that, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. And then she sent me more pictures. This is the one that she sent me from the tweet that says, apparently Billy Joe, and this was on the 22nd, Queen Stream that was covering all of this and showing the pictures on the 23rd, the next day, says, apparently Billy Joe has said Quentin is in that box. And Jennifer says, no, they would not be there. This is just a memorial. His remains are in Quantico being analyzed, which is true. I asked someone very, very, very in the know, and they agreed as well that no, he would not have been in there. He would have went straight to Quantico. Because I didn't think it was a huge deal. Honestly, because I didn't think it was right to add more hate or fuel to Billy Joe at that time. She was taking a lot. It was also the time that they were all sharing out her Amazon links because Billy Joe was under the notion that she might get the other kids back. And even though I didn't think that would happen, like, there was just no point in drawing extra hate and attention to her at the time. Which is why I think all of this is more manufactured drama. Sorry. I know I'm in trouble. trying to see this here. Oh, thank you, Super or Southern Gal. Thank you, love. Good morning, Kate the Great. But Queen had to lean up on panel talking about the trash about it. Right, that happened too. Good point, generally, Jenny. There was a lot. There was that. There was the time that that girl did it as well. So, yeah. But I'm supposed to just correct everybody on the internet when they slip up on one thing and say GoFundMe instead of pay links. The rest is still true. It was not his remains. It was more of a memorial picture than it was a factual picture. They were sharing out her pay links and asking for help. I don't know that they asked, but like Billy Joe was asking and talking a lot about it. And Queen was dropping her links and saying that, yeah, they were going to have this beautiful funeral and everything. None of that was a lie. It all happened. It all took place. It was all it was shared on her community tab as well. This is the situation I'm talking about where people, all of us in general, can look at something and see it two completely different ways. Some people, a lot of people took it as exploiting at the time. There were a lot of channels that were very angry with Queen and Cher for standing up for Billy Joe, for putting this out there, for sharing her pay links and her Amazon links. And then there were a lot of us who were like, no, Billy Joe did nothing wrong in this situation. And it doesn't matter if she's going to have the funeral or not. She doesn't deserve the heat. And I still feel that way. That hasn't changed at all. So it's not like I sat beside them for a year after and now I'm changing my mind. No, the facts are still the same. My opinion is different than other people's opinions, but the facts are still the same. Why is that so hard to grasp? I don't need to scream and rage and cuss every other word to get my point across. What good does that do anyone? Do you hear anything when that happens? Does anybody hear anything when that happens? No, we don't. Who spoke to the funeral home? Hey, Brianna. I'll miss you too. Yeah, there's no point in watching the Crama streams. I don't avoid the ones that have the Crama Land, because that's what they'll have from now on when we're not talking true crime. Thank you. There it is. B-Tim used Headstone's real first name last night. It was ridiculous coming from a man who doesn't want his real name out there, but he's definitely not a hypocrite. Oof. No, it's not my place to call a funeral home. I did not call a funeral home. I don't know if someone in the chat said they did. I spoke with an FBI agent that I have personally known since I was knee-high to a grasshopper about what the procedures would be. People are too involved in things that they simply don't need to be. Why are people? Yeah, I don't know why anyone was doing that. I didn't say she did anything wrong. I didn't say she did anything wrong. All I said was over on Granny's stream. I said that Crime Sleuthin was stating the facts, and she was. Did I say anything was wrong? Nope. But man, B. Tim said it was wrong. You would have thought someone personally accused him of doing something.
I don't do this for the fucking money.
Hear that throw-in? Do you hear it? Raging.
I don't do this for the fucking money. I'm just tired of it. It's fucking ridiculous. It's really fucking ridiculous. You know, I would let a lot of things pass. A lot of things pass, but never fucking say that I'm going to sit by it and let someone fucking exploit a child's death. Don't ever say that. And then Deets fucking going with that shit? Fuck.
Fuck!
How fucking dare you, Deets?
How fucking dare I?
I'm playing this.
How dare I? How fucking dare I state the facts? You are so sanctimonious, B-Tim. Sit down. But it happened. The facts are it happened. I don't view it as exploiting. I don't view it as scamming. Honestly, what it is the same as a lot of other true crime information. She didn't do the work to look it up to see if Billy Joe would be the one having the funeral, if it were truly Quentin. That's all it was, is just her not putting in the time and effort to do the research. But I don't think she exploited anyone. And I wasn't co-signing that. Right, she did make it a huge deal. Made it a huge deal. No one needs manufactured drama on the back of Quentin Simon. No one does. PayPal and PayLink, so pretty much the same thing to me. To be so petty as to go after somebody for that is ridiculous, right? It was not a GoFundMe though. It was Cash App, PayPal, and like I said, I do not know if Queen shared the Amazon link or not. I know Cher did, but I don't know about Queen, so I'm not going to say she did. Hey, Zero Jewels. So more money given on false pretenses. I mean, they just didn't have all the facts. Deep. Deets on the motherfucking streets. Let's see. See if we could hear that part again. That would have me rolling this morning, y'all. Kid you not. It was too funny.
Fucking clip channel. That's a fucked up piece of shit clip channel.
Yeah, and it's like,
At that.
you didn't like it when it happened to you, when your personal Discord stuff came out. Oh, it's fine here to like promote a channel that's like that did that shit. Okay. You know what I mean? It's just fucking unbelievable with this lady. I gave a lot of grace. I gave a lot. I fucking looked into them. Yeah, I am still upset, little dove. Someone fucking accused me of that. That's like horrible. That is the second worst thing to be accused of.
No one accused him of shit. Oh my gosh.
Of fucking something we stand against, fucking exploitation of children in true crime cases and missing, and then to be accused of it by some wackadoo crazy lady, and then no one corrects it, and then fucking Deets on the motherfucking street says she's speaking the truth, guys. Oh, give me a fucking break.
She was, beat him. And you co-sign a lot of bullshit, by the way. You do. Oh man. Never once said beat him. He made it about him and lied about what I said. Yeah. My guess is she didn't even go and listen to the whole dang thing. Like, why not just show it? Everybody else is expected to gather the receipts and gather the proof and show it all, but nobody over there ever does. It's like, what's the point in listening or paying attention or any of that at all? But the rage, man, the rage for a woman online. If someone came out and accused you of that, if I felt like someone was saying, oh, Deets, you exploited a child, if that's what I felt like they had said, I would just come online and show the proof of what I actually did. Why not do that? Instead, we got to rage and scream and throw shit and cuss and attack from the safety of behind our avatars. I can say whatever I want to you like this. How fucking dare you, Deets? How fucking dare you? This is a implication based on misrepresented information. It's a hard reach, Jenny. It's a hard reach to be outraged. You want to be outraged about something. Yes, his daddy is the next of kin. Absolutely. And Crime Sleutherin's calling you a grifter, but I'm not co-signing that. I'm saying she didn't take the time to do the due diligence to get the full information about who would be throwing the funeral. I mean, I think even on that stream, it was talked about like he would be back in a week. That wasn't true. It was going to be the results would be back in a week. He's still at he'll be there until after the trial. It's just taking the time to get the information. And again, I didn't think it was worth adding more fuel to the Billy Joe fire at the time. That's all I'm saying. Right, she didn't do a GoFundMe, not at all. I should clip that audio, but I'm not. I'm not going to. I just thought it was funny. It wasn't Discord, and Queen Bee promoted that channel well before I showed the channel showing her. Oh, I don't know what one you're talking about. That really was manufactured drama by Bitem. The facts were stated. Even if she said GoFundMe instead of stream fundraiser, same exact thing. Pics were showed to raise money, and the pic was not of his remains, and it wasn't. The information doesn't change. Like, again, she would not be the one throwing the funeral. No, she wouldn't. But it was a horrible situation all around. All around. I mean, when I went to look for those clips, God, there's those clips out there of her out there raging on your panel. And I'm just like, why? Why? That was just a whole mess. And it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. Right. Oh, that was the thing. Like, and Granny put it on the screen. Oh my God, she put it on the screen. That bitch. She also put Cappy's on the screen too. It's just wild. It's wild. And Pearl didn't lie to you, BJ. Stop wanting to make something stop wanting to make something that it's not. Like, she didn't lie to you. But he would have to do, some digging to find out if she lied or not. It's just a hell of a lot easier to just rage and say, oh my God, Deets on the motherfucking streets did this. She co-signed that bullshit. No, I co-signed the truth. That's what I co-signed. And then I didn't see it, but I was sent where someone in that chat called me a racist. And I'm like, where have I ever been racist on or off this platform? Somebody better show me that before they throw out that accusation. But nobody corrected that. Ah. But it wasn't put up on the screen, so I guess it's okay, right? I went to grab the receipts and put them in a video for proof, but imagine my surprise when the live accusing us was gone. Oh, but he couldn't let it go last night. He's just so outraged. The watercolor painting before bed didn't do it for him. He didn't calm him down. Man. He was so... Oh, he felt so good raging on that first stream. I wish someone would have got it, or he's like, say it with your whole motherfucking chest. You can't because you're weak. No, weak is going live all the fucking time to yell at everybody and rage at everybody without having the full facts, without having any information. Weak is being so thin-skinned if someone just casually drops your name that you have to go in and rage on them and claim that their whole stream is about you. Weak is going behind everybody's backs and asking people to pick sides in a situation. What are we, in fucking 7th grade? No, it takes a hell of a lot more strength to keep your mouth shut, to unsub, and to move on with your life. But don't rage about me 2 streams in a row on false information. I did not lie, B10. Because I took the time to look it up, to verify the picture, to verify the information of where Quentin would or would not be going. And then I made the decision not to do anything with it because it would have hurt Billie Joe. It would have caused more hate towards her. I didn't need to turn it into content. Narcos Clip says, well, was that live on November 29th? Because I have screenshots from that day showing Queen Bee did post it, but I only have what BJ had commented on. No, it might have happened again on the 29th. I'm not for sure. This is all also taking place around a time of year that is extremely hard for me and my family, and I was not online a ton. I wasn't online for every last bit of things. But the stream that Crime Sleuthing was talking about was the morning of November 23rd. Right. I'm just saying the verification that she did on the photo and where he was going was absolutely correct. That's what I was co-signing, and it is the truth, whether you like it or not. Whether you want to blow it up and make it sound like it's something more than it's not, it is what it is. I think one of my mods placed you in timeout because you kept typing like one letter comments in here. So that's probably why, because they don't type out lightly. Like you got to do a whole lot for them to time you out. I'm shutting the chat. I'm Mary. Okay. It is insane and bizarre. We don't have to like each other. I don't like everything that I've seen Granny's Watchings done. I don't like everything that I've seen B. Tim do. I don't like everything that I've seen Joneson do. It's okay to not like each other on this platform, but we don't have to. It doesn't mean you're a big bad Billy Badass because you can rage and scream and cuss. It doesn't make you bigger and stronger because you make fun of someone for crying. Crying shows that we're fucking human. Oh my gosh, I have a heart and emotions and I was hurt. Now I'm a crybaby bitch. No, that makes you a bully. Calling people a retard makes you pathetic. That's horrible and trashy. But we don't have to like those things. We can all just move on. But you just blowing this up into something is wild. And to say that it was like coming towards you. Nobody even said your name. Nobody was even thinking of you that night over there on that stream. Right. Like, and call me racist. What the hell? There were so many lies in that chat that day. It would have been impossible to correct them all. It was insane. I bet. And she's talking about the day that Pearl came up on panel. We are married. Sorry, long story. Do not cry. Stop it, Cash. You're getting the rumors started. Do not take this the wrong way, but usually do not have a gutter mouth like some of us. Do not let it. I actually cuss quite a bit. I don't know if it's because of my voice, you guys don't hear it, but I do cuss. Like, it's so funny. I was just telling some girls the other night, like, I always think it's so funny when people get up there, they say a cuss word and they're like, sorry, dude. It's like, why? I cuss. I don't use it as sentence enhancers. Every other word's not MF and MF and MF. But yeah, they come in there. No, I do not think so. It will be spun into something else and blown up into something else and exploded into Crama Land on a ride that we can't get off. And just go over and over and over. By the way, I do want to say something. When Chasing was on panel and it was mentioned about showing somebody else's phone number, she said, don't do that. And several of us in chat said, no, don't do that. So that's some bullshit to run with. Go listen to the whole thing. I have reached the end. Oh, if you've got Pearl worked up, good luck. If B. Tim wants to continue to accuse me of things I have not done, he can bring his receipts. They will not do that, Pearl. They will not bring receipts. Now, if a clip channel or somebody else sends them clips or something, they might put those out. But no, they're not going to go do the work on their own. Cordy, you're just using me for chasing, aren't you? That's all I got, guys. I'm just saying, like, look, the facts are the facts. You can rage and scream and throw stuff and stomp and smack your hands on the table like a child. It doesn't change it. It doesn't change it. It makes me sad for you, but it was really funny. I do appreciate the laugh. I truly do. Can't agree with everything, but can still coexist. Right, truth, right. And still like the person when someone goes too far. When someone goes too far, though, yeah, you got to run. Yeah. It was just like I said, it's just the fact that, the information that you were putting out was you just didn't vet it. And it happened a few more times after that. And so people, catch up to that and they decide to move on. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Right. Only soup. Nobody else. Just soup. Go to bed. Now it'll be over me using the word GoFundMe. Yes, instead of pay links is what you should have used. Because she did not. Let me say this one more time. Queen Bee did not share a GoFundMe. No, she did not share a GoFundMe. She shared out pay links. She shared out Billy Joe's direct pay links. No GoFundMe. Do you think that all the rage is real or manufactured? I think it's totally manufactured. I don't think any of that rage is real. If they're carrying that rage off this platform, no, I think it's totally manufactured. Completely. But I have been live an hour now, and I didn't plan on being live this long. I just wanted to show the proof of that. And now I'm going to go see my little crew man. Right. I was just calling her out on stuff in that very live stream about Michael Bond's case. And just say like, oh my God, she's co-signing crimes. Like, no, I'm co-signing the fact. The fact was that picture came from the FBI website. And it did. If you take the time to look it up and verify it, it came from the FBI website. Quentin would not be returned to Billy Joe. He would be returned to Bubba. She would not be the one in charge of a funeral. Now she could throw a memorial or something, sure. But that's not what was being stated at the time. Don't get that twisted. That's not what was being stated at the time. And he would be in Quantico for quite some time. But overall, it was just a horrible, tragic case. And it sounds like it's going to be a much longer ongoing thing as they continue her trial. Right. I don't think she's ever shared. Not that I've seen anyway. I agree. I disagree with most creators on some things, but I still like most of them. There's only one I think is Beyond Redemption, but that one shall not be. Right, and you don't have to name it. And this whole bullshit of like, say it with your whole motherfucking chest. You don't have to say a name if you don't want to say a damn name. If I don't want to say who you are, who I'm talking, or guess what? I could probably go to your stream, BTM. I'm going to call them yours since you were like claiming ownership of all that. I could go to your stream and pull up dozens of times where you are speaking in generalities. It happens. People speak in general terms when you say like, overall, I don't think people should attack Billy Joe. I don't think anyone should be attacking Billy Joe. I don't think anyone should be doing this or that. I'm not putting a person's name on it because it's an overall statement. It happens like that. Y'all are wild, demanding things of others that you yourselves do not do. Right. Liars and thieves will always show you who I don't know. It was like you said, it was a minor. There was no reason to. Oh, you're saying people are mad that I didn't attack Laura over something minor. Yeah. Thank you perfectly. You guys too. You all have a great Valentine's Day. I hope some of you get off this platform and go see your loved ones. Go on a date. If you need to, join farmersonly.com. I don't know. They got something like that for New Yorkers, I'm sure. Like, get off this platform. Touch some motherfucking grass. Y'all are wild. If I'm not mistaken, B. Tim wasn't around for most of that because he didn't agree with all. I think he was. I think he was. He was there in that stream I shared earlier. The one he was on the panel, not when the pay links were being dropped. He was there earlier in the show. See, yeah. So he was around. He was around. Dude, I think I'm on here like saying, and I stand by this today. Billy Joe is strong. From what I've witnessed, it'll take a lot of time and hopefully counseling, but she can come out on the other side of this even stronger for her and her family. I stand by that. My opinion of that has not changed.
And they were right.
I was trying to take that off there, but you can't. But that's what I said there. So no, this like whole thing of like, oh my God, she co-signed it at the time and now she's saying she doesn't. No, I still co-signed it. Billy Joe didn't deserve to be attacked like that, which is why I didn't. All right, there's some other streams. And that trial, y'all, yesterday, I tell you what, that drug dealer acting like he has some kind of conscience or morals, saying, you know, like, no, I didn't sell to them because it was Thanksgiving. Like, a drug dealer who's not going to make money on Thanksgiving. Seen it all. I've seen it all. Anyway, that trial's wild and heartbreaking. Another heartbreaking case. So remember, it's okay to like one another even when they're fighting with people you like. And it doesn't make you weak if you're not wanting to go live and rage and scream and yell. It could just be your personality. It's okay. And it was a very sad situation all around. And she didn't deserve a lot of the hate she got, in my opinion. That's what I was thinking, cats and kittens. I think it would be a big time for them. No one sells drugs on Turkey Day. I guess not. It was wild. It was wild. Yeah. Yeah, I caught something listening to that stream of looking for that clip about the pay links, because I knew she had donated the money. I knew she had from that stream. I don't know about from the others, but again, like I said, I have no reason to believe that she did not. But B-Tim, you didn't know what a gag order was. Why are you out here telling people the job that you're telling them when you don't know what a gag order is, sir? All right. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Eat some yummy jelly beans for me. Ooh, I don't agree with that, Blue Petunias, but like I said, a lot of people have their own opinions. Love, love.